the controversial mayor of Jackson, Mississippi, and he's vowing to keep fighting crime his way. A jury acquitted him and 2 police bodyguards on a bunch of felony counts after they used some sticks and sledgehammers to rip down a building that the mayor said was a crack house. Mayor Frank Melton joins us now in the wake of this acquittal. Mayor, good to see you. The district attorney, as you know, in this case said the jury made an unfortunate decision in acquitting you. How do you view the verdict? Is it going to give you a green light to keep using your controversial tactics?
No, ma'am. I have a different view, obviously, of the district attorney. I think the jury did the right thing. I think the state of Mississippi and the city of Jackson has sent a very, very strong statement to the United States of America that we're not going to have narcotics sold in our neighborhoods around our senior citizens and our children. It's the #1 problem in this country, and it contributes to more crime than any other thing, is the illegal sale of narcotics.
Mayor, talk to us about what your goal is ultimately to get rid of the drugs in your community as you see them, and how you can achieve that if you keep having, run-ins with the law. Last fall, just so our viewers know, you also got in a bit of trouble for carrying a concealed weapon, for carrying your pistol illegally.
Well, let's deal with that first. First of all, when you're dealing with drug dealers, you can't go after them with a slingshot. I mean, it's a very dangerous business. These are very dangerous people. 30 minutes from now, I will be meeting with community improvement and code services here in the city of Jackson to instruct them very specifically in terms of the way that we need to get this done. We're going to focus on one neighborhood at a time. We're going to flush the neighborhoods out. We're going to find out where the drugs are being sold. We're going to notify the owners, and if we don't get a response, we're going to destroy the houses.
You're going to be changing your tactics at all?
Yes, ma'am. The judge has given me some very specific instructions. He has told me how to do it, and I'm going to follow those instructions to the T.
Mayor, you have been quoted as saying, your passion really is your weakness. Do you worry that passion is going to end up bringing you down?
If it does, I can handle that, because you're looking at a man right here who's had to bury over 45 kids in this community that died as a result of homicides. Most of them were drug-related, and I'll have to take the vision of those children to my grave, and I will never get over that. And I work off of drivers, and when my passion kicks in, I do the right thing. I will never, ever do anything to hurt another human being, but we are going to solve this problem.
And Mayor, real quickly, one of your defense attorneys said you may be changing your life as a result of a couple different experiences. This trial, you've also undergone heart surgery. Is he right? And how would you be changing?
Hey, what's up?
Well, I'm a type A behavior. I'm very passionate. I'm very energetic. Health-wise, I'm coming along very fine. I'm back in the swimming pool and, back up to my usual self in terms of health. In terms of the law, I have 2 attorneys that are assigned to me now. But the point that I want America to get is that this is going to get done, and it's going to get done correctly, legally, and it's going to be done in Jackson, Mississippi.
Mayor Frank Melton of Jackson, Mississippi. Mayor, good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to bring you a quick programming note we've just learned about. Neil Cavuto is telling us that News Corp Chairman and CEO Rupert Murdoch will be one of Neil's guests coming up on Your World at 4 o'clock. Of course, what they're going to talk about is this very friendly offer that News Corp has made to acquire Dow Jones, publisher of the Wall Street Journal, amongst many other publications. Could be huge. Neil will get the story straight from the boss coming up in about an hour and a half or so. Illegals and immigration activists holding marches and rallies all over the country today, some of them pretty big. They're calling for immigration reform. Are the demonstrations working? Are they backfiring? What's been the response today? How big are the numbers? We'll talk about it. Raids across Europe, hundreds and hundreds of police officers taking part in these, and you may be surprised who they're going after. We'll have details. A townhouse complex home to thousands and thousands of bees coming up. How they were delicately evicted. Be glad that wasn't your job. We'll be right back.
At eHarmony, you don't search for a match. We bring highly compatible matches to you based on 29 proven dimensions of compatibility. Log on to eHarmony.com and get your personality profile, a $50 value free.
I'm going to tell you a little government secret. If you're disabled and you can't work anymore, you may be eligible for Social Security benefits right now. Call 1-800-66.
She was the lady that was over here that day with that black